Hey guys, Bao here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to flip in the French chat Nex and SS. This guide will follow the same format as the Flip Chat 1 guide I did yesterday, so I'll have all the links to the different sections in the description. If there's anything you're wanting to see in specific, then just check that out. To flip in Nex and SS, you'll need about 50 mil. Flip Chat 1 is great for the 5 mil to 50 mil, 5 mil, getting to 5 mil, you'll, well, just do whatever, I don't know, go pick up ashes or something for 10 hours. So, 50 mil minimum, well, you can actually flip in there with anything from about 14 mil, I believe, or technically around 7 mil for Spectral Spirit Shield, but Flip Chat 1 does that, and honestly, you will be making next to nothing, next to nothing if you're flipping with that low cash. If you're really in a rush, I would say you can start there around 30, maybe 40 mil, but if you want to make optimum profit, then I would say wait till you have about 50, 55 mil. Nex and SS does a total of 22 different items, and these items include Virtus, which is everything from the mask to body, legs, gloves, boots, everything. Then after Virtus there's Pernix, of course, everything in there. Torva. Then there's Spirit Shields, which includes all of them, so Spectral, Arcane, Elysian, and Divine. And lastly, they have ZWB. And you may be wondering what ZWB is. ZWB stands for Zarite, as in Zarite Bow. W is Wand, as in Virtus Wand. And B is Book, as in Virtus Book. As far as abbreviations in here, there won't be a section for that because honestly there aren't really any abbreviations. There's some like ARC for Arcane and stuff, but really nothing nothing like Flip Chat 1. Next up is the Grand Exchange Limit, and this is the main reason why Nex and SS flipping is so much more profitable than Flip Chat 1. In Flip Chat 1, you average maybe 200 to 400k per item, but all of the items except for Robin and Ranger Boots are 1/4, so you can only buy one of that item every 4 hours. However, in Nex and SS, the bodies, the legs, that would be helms, bodies, and legs. All of those are 2/4, along with the glove. However, the gloves and boots are all 1/4, and then the spectral or all of the spirit shields are all 1/4, same as the spectral from Flip Chat 1, and then lastly ZWB. I can tell you for sure that Virtus Book is 5/4, but I can't say for sure with the Wand or the Zarite Bow. I believe they're both 5/4, but you'd have to check because I really wouldn't take my word on it. Before you start flipping in Nex and SS, you should know that unlike Flip Chat 1, there is no rule regarding price changes. So if you want to buy for max cash, then go ahead, it's up to you, but you make your own margin in Nex and SS, which is why it's so much more complicated than Flip Chat 1. In fact, Flip Chat 1 is one of the only price checking friends chats that actually makes the margin for you, so it would be good to get used to that now. Now that you know all this stuff about Nex and SS, you may think you're ready to start flipping in there, and I would like to tell you right now that you are not. And that is because Nex and SS lines, they aren't really self-explanatory, well, most of them, and you have to create your own margin, and a lot of people struggle with the idea of how big to make the margin. At the moment, there's no one price checking in Nex and SS, but normally you just join it as of course the name is Nex and SS. You join it and you'd ask something like Vertus line or something, and then they would tell you the Vertus line. At the moment, because there's no price checker, I have the forums open, so I'm just going to copy down that line right now. So Vertus, it would be presented as V, and then it would be less than 21, that's the most recent update. Then after that it's slash 25 plus, and then the last thing in the line is less than 26. When you first see this, you might be really confused. You might think, hey, that's only 3 things, so there should be 5. That's mask, body, legs, where's the gloves and the boots? And first off, you would be right. The order is mask, then body, then legs. However, the gloves and the boots are not included in this line. Gloves and boots get their own separate line, and yeah, in a gloves or boots line, let's say it's gloves, the current gloves line, or the most recent gloves line, is less than 18, then it's 18 tilde, that's that squiggly line right there, and then it's less than 57. And so the order of this, it goes Vertus, Pernix, Torva, and it goes with that for the boots line as well. This goes for all lines except for the Vertus, Pernix, and Torva lines, where it goes from least expensive to most expensive. At the moment, sometimes the prices are different, so it may be that Vertus gloves are more expensive than Pernix gloves when they're still in that order, even if it's not actually least expensive to most expensive. It's always Vertus, Pernix, Torva. This also goes for Spirit Shield, so it's Spectral, Arcane, Illusion, and then Divine. So you could call that Sayed. I just saw that and it looks kind of cool. So that is the order of their lines. The last thing you need to know about Nex and SS is how to make your own margin. There are a few different kinds of price checking in Nex and SS. In fact, let's join the French chat. Anyways, there are a few different kinds. So, as I said before, the current gloves line is less than 18, 18 tilde, and then less than 57. I believe I said that before. So, first off, the first kind of price is, oh whoops, the less than doesn't show up. Let me just write this in here then. So, gloves is less than 18, and then 18 tilde, and then less than 57. Okay, and everyone with public chat on is sort of wondering what I'm saying. So, less than 18, that's the first kind. The first kind of price checking, less than, okay? With the less than, it depends on the item, it really does. Sometimes you'd want to buy for 1.1 mil under. In general, you want to buy roughly 800k under, so less than you buy 800k under, and then you sell 200k under. So with Vertus gloves, I would buy for 17.2, and then I'd sell for 17.8. That's just how it works. So you'd make about 600k. It really does depend. With gloves and boots, sometimes, or actually quite frequently, you can buy for 1 mil under and then just sell for the price they give, like the less than 18, sell for 18, that kind of thing. But yeah, it really depends on the items. The next kind is the tilde, so 18 tilde for the Pernix gloves. And let me scroll up so we can see that still. So tilde, that means plus / minus 500k. So it's telling you the margin and what boundaries you have to flip with. So with Pernix gloves, the margin is from so 18 tilde, the margin is 17.5 to 18.5, so it's a 1 mil margin. It always will be when there's a tilde, of course. So what you want to buy for is you want to buy for 17.56, 56, and then sell for 18.43. You can mix it up a little, but the basic idea is buy 450k under, sell 450k over, and you should make 900k depending on how much you change your prices. And it's just a great way to flip. So the last price checking method, or second to last, is plus, and the last plus plus prices. So the current book price is book, that's 41.5 plus. Okay, and so what you want to do is you want to buy for roughly either for exactly that, so plus you want to buy for you can buy for 100k under, it depends on whether or not the item is dropping, or you can buy it for 1 or 200k under. Okay, I might have said 1 or 200k under, I don't know. Then you want to sell for roughly 800k over. So with the book is actually 5.4, so you can make tons of profit off that right now. Book, so you would sell, let's see here, you would buy for probably 41.56, and then I would sell for probably 42.23, or yeah, around there, so 42.23. That's like a 700k margin, and you can do 5 of these every hour. I'm basically guaranteed for that margin to work, and so that's an easy 3.5 mil, just like nothing. So the last kind of margin is a, what's called a range. The current Torva plate margin, so Torva plate, it's let's name this number to number. So what it would be currently, Torva plate is 133 to 134. So this would be number to number. It would be your margin. That's the margin, obviously. So you would buy for, because this is Torva plate and it's really expensive, it's more likely to have a larger margin. So I would buy for 133.12, and then I would sell for 133.87. Okay, and of course this is all in millions, and that's 2.4, so that's an easy 800k margin, or about 800k, 750k margin. So that's an easy 1.5 mil every 4 hours. So like I said, these are huge profits. In general, it depends how big the margin is. Sometimes you'll see 2 mil margins on like Torva gloves and boots. Depends on the item, but usually you'll see, not usually, but you will see 2 mil margins. This doesn't mean you'll make 2 mil from the item, but you'll be buying higher. So let's say if T-plate was 133 to 135, that doesn't mean you can buy for 133 and sell for 135. Because it's rounded down, you would buy for around 133.56 and sell for around 134.54, and then you'd be making 2 mil. Those are all of the methods of PCing in Nex and SS. Hopefully you enjoyed this guide and it helped you out. If it did, then please like the video, rate it, whatever, subscribe if you feel like it. I will be doing a Drygore / Quark guide tomorrow. Hopefully you'll make use of that as well, and I'll see you in the next one.